because I've been thinking a lot lately about, purpose of life and stuff, and I wouldn't consider myself like a emotionally intellectual person, but I enjoy philosophy. I enjoy thinking deeply. I enjoy thinking to myself a lot. And the thing is that I feel like I don't know. I just feel like the thing is that I like to believe that part of my reason for living, maybe the only reason, but part of my reason for living is because I'm starting to realize people need me, and people do need me. I'm starting to realize, what people need me for, and why, and just how they truly want me, and they want me to be here, and how much they love me. There's some people that really look up to me, or maybe I don't know. I can't speak for them, but there's people who just I say that I've inspired them, and it's a nice thought, but I feel like, oh yeah, my reason for living, the purpose I gave myself, I guess you could call it something existentialist, I don't know, but because I just feel like there is no meaning of life, no absolute indefinite meaning of life. I just feel like indefinite is the right word, I don't know, but there's no concrete meaning of life or purpose that you have. I just feel like, I mean, if you're religious, it's probably different. I'm not the biggest religious person. I've studied some religions a bit. I wouldn't call myself a non-believer. In something I'd consider myself somewhat of a deist, but that's besides the point. See, the thing is that there's no concrete meaning of life or purpose you have. I just feel like, and I feel like you kind of have to give yourself one. That's kind of what an existentialist view would be, to my knowledge. And I don't know if you're an existentialist, but I think there was this Austrian philosopher, psychologist or something. His name was Viktor Frankl, something like that. And basically he said, here's a quote: "The meaning of life is to give life meaning," and I really like that. The point is, you look at this meaningless thing and you create something for yourself, despite all odds. So, yeah. But I just feel like me living for the fact that others need me, I feel like it's still living for other people, and I don't want to live for others. I want to live for myself. I don't want to live for other people. I want to live for myself. I want to live for myself, and I just feel like the thing is that it's just for example, earlier this week I watched a video about this book by these two dudes, Ichiro Kishimi, and then Fumitake Koga. So they wrote this book called The Courage to be Disliked, and it's mostly about, as the title suggests, having the courage to be disliked and living for yourself, not for others. Because if I live constantly to be accepted by a group or other people, and I constantly seek their acceptance and validation, I'm not living for myself. I'm living for them. I'm living by what they go by. I'm living by their rules, whatever. I'm not living for myself. Because it may give me a bit of comfort for a little while. Damn, that was loud. It's not gonna give me long-lasting peace. Because the thing is that I sacrificed myself for these other people. I sacrificed my freedom my sense of self for all these other people. So it's just kind of, yeah. And I want to live for myself, and now, I'm not saying me living for the people who need me is I'm living for their validation or acceptance. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I just feel like it's not enough myself. And there's people who, I'm gonna be honest, come to me with a lot of problems on their hands. And I just feel like, and I'll always help them. But past couple months, I felt like, it's not that I don't care, it's just felt like I've sacrificed my own well-being just to help these people, even if by a little bit, you know what I mean? Because the thing is that they'll come to me, they'll trauma dump, honestly, they'll trauma dump, and it's just like, I don't know what to say anymore sometimes, and it's like, I want to help them, but I have so much on my plate in life already, and I already feel horrible too, often, the way it is. And it's just like, I need to take care of myself too, but I can't, I just feel like I can't say no sometimes. And I feel like, maybe, yeah, I feel like that's just something I need to work on. Because, yeah, it's just like, it's not that I don't care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't respond in the first place. I wouldn't help them when they come to me for help. But it's just like, I drained myself, and now I don't know what to do sometimes. And it's just like, I just want to be alone now for a little while, for a couple hours, from time to time. I did earlier today. I feel like the thing is that yeah, I have not eaten anything today. I just feel like the thing is that sorry, I can't think. I just feel like the thing is that I've drained myself so much, and then I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's it. And then I don't know what to do half the time, because I get told the same stuff of people saying, hey, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say anything that people have told me, obviously. I'm just gonna say something, like an example, something random, like they're saying, hey, scrap that idea, because if I post this to YouTube, I don't know, like, if they'll allow me to say it, whatever. It's not like this is gonna get any views, but just scrap that idea. It's just like, I feel too. I feel as much as these people who come to me, and then the thing is that it's just like, they come to me, I give them advice about what they should do, I try to give them help, and when I feel, because I'm gonna be honest, I bury how I feel, because I feel like, and I'm not a strong person, but I feel like maybe to some people I've just kind of built this image of emotional strength and maturity, or maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like I can't show weakness, because I don't know. I feel like if I show emotional weakness, in the fact that I'm down most of the time, like I feel emotionally down 90% of the time and stuff, 80, I don't know. But if I feel like if I show them that and I tell them that, then they're not going to take any of the advice that I give them, because they're like, why isn't he taking his own advice that he gave to me? They're not, I feel like, and it's like, I'm not their savior. I'm not. And maybe I have a savior complex. I don't like to think that. Yeah, I do. But I don't feel like it's, how do I put this? I don't feel like it's my duty to help everybody, but I just feel like I can't say no. Like, I don't go out of my way to like help people or just to be like, hey, who here has had a bad day? Come and talk to me. No, I'm not a therapist. I'm not anybody's savior, but I just feel like the thing is that I can't say no to these people, and it's just like they come to me, and I feel like maybe they even depend on me. It's like, what do I do when I say I can't help you today, or I don't know what to do, or I don't know what to say? What do I do when I tell them that? I've said I don't know what to say sometimes, but it's just like, what do I say? What do I do? How will it go when I not necessarily put my foot down, but just try to take care of myself and say, sorry, and just say, I can't help you today. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm going through some stuff myself. And it just, how do I put this? It feels like this is such like a corny analogy, but it feels like I've been like, it feels like I've been shot in the leg, and I'm limping around, bandaging other people's legs too. And I haven't still bandaged mine, and it's becoming infected, and it's, I'm starting to lose feeling in my leg. That's like the best way to describe it. I still haven't taken care of myself. I have to eventually do that. I have to, you know, wrap up my leg. But the thing is that I don't know when, because there's people who keep coming to me. But I eventually want to find purpose. Maybe I won't give myself a purpose at all. Maybe I'll just say, you know what, whatever. I'll just laugh in the absurdity of the world. Maybe it'll be like that. But here's the deal. I, as of now, I want to find. I want to create a purpose for myself that helps me understand what life means to me, at least. Never seen this before. I just want to kind of create that for myself. But yeah, I guess that's about it. So